Daughter says go. Materfamilias hesitated, lost 3 lengths. Materfamilias says the trailer early on. Fantasy Lady, first one to respond on the right-hand side. Ruby Gem, Weighty Katie. Some jostling towards the back end of the field. You'll notice Seek the Summit had to be taken up for a Strata 2 on the heels of Raining Wave. In front, Fantasy Lady by a length and a quarter. Well in flight second. Lala's on the outside. Racing in close proximity, Weighty Katie. Then comes Raining Wave, the headgear. Queen's Beach follows her through, a little bit keen Queen's Beach. Weighty Katie's a length on the inside in front of this runner. Then comes Ruby Gem, Music World further back in the running. Seek the Summit spots them about 8 lengths start. Forbidden Jewel and Materfamilias, they're racing in pairs as they go down past that 900-metre zone. In front, Fantasy Lady acting as the dictator by a length and a tail. Well in flight and Lala racing second. Then comes Weighty Katie and Raining Wave. Queen's Beach and Ruby Gem, they stack up together 4.5 lengths off the leader. Seek the Summit's a length away. Music World, Materfamilias and Forbidden Jewel. Fantasy Lady looking to quicken up the tempo at the 450-metre marker, challenged by Well in Flight on the inside. Lala, the grey Raining Wave, comes to the extreme outside, 3 lengths to make up. They come inside the 300, Fantasy Lady the one to get to. Lala's on the outside, Raining Wave tries to get going. Still Fantasy Lady by a length and a half. Well in Flight's on the inside, Lala's on the outside. Fantasy Lady's looking to hang tough the last 75. Well in Flight's on the inside, Lala. Fantasy Lady all out and one at Fantasy Lady. Well in flight second. Lala's in photos with Ruby Gem and Weighty Katie. Getting into the action, number 3, Fantasy Lady. This daughter of Cahal comes back fit and firing after the 112-day absence and continues to plug away in front, the daughter of Cahal. Well in flight second, perhaps on the far side, just ahead of Lala. Then Ruby Gem and Weighty Katie staying on at the business end. As they go past the winning post, Music World, Seek the Summit. Fantasy Lady, this is the daughter of Cahal for the Cummings, the Larsons and the Samuelsons, bred by Bruce LaRue. Keegan DeMello, shrewd ride. He allowed her to dictate and quicken up at the right moment. Lala's on the outside, well in flight, Weighty Katie. But number 3, Fantasy Lady, third visit to the winner's box from only 8 runs to date. This is from the Mark Dixon stable, and Keegan DeMello pilots her home. Back to the studio.
Well, number 3, Fantasy Ladies, come over from that draw and led them a merry dance, this daughter of Cahal. She's turning out to be a useful filly. Mark's brought her back from 112 days off. Well done, Mark. She came back ready to roll.
No, thanks, Paul. We always thought a lot of her in that last run. She wasn't right. I think she was 30 kilos lighter than she is today, and I should never have run her, but and she still ran a creditable race. Yeah. Today I thought she was back to her best, if she just didn't quite need it. No pace in the race, so it was difficult to do from the front over a mile, so I thought it was a very creditable win by her.
You got some nice runners today, Mark.
Yeah, I think London Call's a massive runner if he gets the trip. He's only ran once over 7 before, but he had his excuses, but you're never quite sure. We'll find out today. And the rest have got place chances, I would say, but my next best is London Call.
Thanks, Mark.
So, thanks, Paul.
Here comes young Keegan. Well done, Keegan. Right tactics, no pace. Let her get along quietly in front and quickened up nicely.
Yes, Miss Leff, I've always thought she was quite a smart filly. She's obviously had her hiccups in between, but yeah, what more can I ask for? She won from the front. It's not easy. I had everything my own way, which was nice, and when I asked her to quicken, it was really race over from there.
And the rest of your card?
Centre the Tiger, he's up in division. He's obviously going to take on Gunner and Palladium, which are probably the ones to beat, but yeah, we're going to be out there trying.
Thanks very much for your help.
Thank you very much. A big thank you to Mr. Dixon and his team, and Haley and Mr. Larson, Samuelson and Mr. Cummings as well. Well done, and thank you very much.
Well done.
Thanks, Mr. Leff.
Kling, are you coming to chat? Here comes Kling Larson. He's got runners later in the day. Well, this is a great start to your day.
Yeah, Paul, thanks. Actually, we had a first timer early on. It was very green, but ran 5th. Very nice first start. But this filly, I must say, Mark was really confident today. She's been looking fantastic the last couple of weeks. She's really come back to herself. But I have to really just say well done to Keegan. I thought it was an outstanding ride. In the parade ring, he said to us, there's no pace, so if he has to go, he's going to do it. So, great ride. And Bruce LaRue, I really just want to say well done to him.
Your first and second were bred by Bruce?
Yeah, and this family's been good to us, all from Bruce. And to Mark, of course, what an outstanding job with the horse. And Rex and Gary, great partners to have. So,
All good. Your next runner?
yeah, London Call, our big boy.
Will it go 7? Just talking to the trainer, he's said there is a reservation, but he thinks he'll get the trip.
Yeah, when he went 7 at Grable, he hadn't run for 5.5 months, and he was out at the weights that day. He spread his shoe. He really went hard up front. I think he's a different horse today. Personally, I think he'll get it.
Yeah, you got his silks on?
Indeed.
Well done, Clegg. There we go. Well done to the partners as well. Nice to see Rex and, of course, Gary here. Their horse, Fantasy Lady, has won a very good race. And well done to Bruce LaRue. As I say, he bred the first horse and the runner-up, King DeMello. Great ride.